In 2016, Donald Trump's victory over Hillary Clinton shocked the political establishment. Recently declassified documents, released by Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, have reignited debate about how the Obama administration handled intelligence related to alleged Russian interference in that election. This documentary examines these claims, the evidence behind them, and the broader implications for American democracy. On July 18, 2025, Tulsi Gabbard, serving as Director of National Intelligence under President Donald Trump, released 114 pages of declassified documents, including redacted emails and to intelligence assessments from 2016 and 2017. Gabbard alleges these documents show that Obama administration officials manipulated intelligence to create a false narrative of Russian election interference to undermine Trump's presidency. Claim 1. Pre-election intelligence assessments concluded Russia lacked the intent and capability to hack U.S. elections. Gabbard's documents include a September 2016 intelligence community assessment stating that foreign adversaries, including Russia, likely lack the capability to execute widespread cyber attacks to disrupt U.S. elections. A declassified email from August 31, 2016, cites a DHS official informing DNI James Clapper of this view. This aligns with Gabbard's claim that the intelligence community held a consensus before the election that Russia was not attempting to influence the election through cyber attacks. Fact check. This claim is partially supported. The declassified documents confirm that some pre-election assessments downplayed Russia's capability to significantly disrupt election infrastructure. However, other reports, such as the Senate Intelligence Committee's 2020 findings, confirmed Russia's attempts at election interference through hacking and disinformation, though not necessarily altering vote counts. The full context of the September 2016 assessment is redacted, limiting a complete evaluation. Asterisk Claim 2. A December 2016 assessment concluding no Russian impact was suppressed. Gabbard states that on December 8, 2016, after Trump's victory, intelligence officials prepared a president's daily brief concluding that Russia did not impact recent U.S. election results through cyber attacks on election infrastructure. This draft was allegedly pulled before reaching President Obama due to new guidance. Fact check. The documents confirm the existence of a December 8, 2016 draft PDB stating that Russian and criminal actors did not impact recent U.S. election results by conducting malicious cyber activities against election infrastructure. An internal email notes it was delayed due to new guidance, and the FBI lodged a dissent. However, the reasons for the delay and the full content of the dissent are redacted, making it unclear whether the suppression was politically motivated or due to legitimate intelligence disputes. The claim of suppression is supported, but the intent behind it remains unproven. Claim 3. Obama directed a new assessment blaming Russia. Gabbard alleges that on December 9, 2016, President Obama met with top officials, including FBI Director James Comey, CIA Director John Brennan, and DNI James Clapper, and ordered a new intelligence assessment to detail Russian election interference, contradicting prior findings. Fact check. Declassified documents confirm a December 9, 2016 meeting occurred, and Obama requested a review of Russian activities in the 2016 election. However, there's no direct evidence in the released documents proving Obama explicitly ordered a fabricated narrative. The directive could reflect a response to emerging intelligence, such as the DNC email leaks attributed to Russia. The claim relies on Gabbard's interpretation, which lacks conclusive evidence of intent. Asterisk Claim 4. The January 2017 intelligence community assessment was politicized and based on the Steele dossier. On January 6, 2017, DNI James Clapper released an intelligence community assessment titled Assessing Russian Activities and Intentions in Recent U.S. Elections, concluding that Vladimir Putin ordered an influence campaign to favor Trump. Gabbard claims this relied on the discredited Steele dossier and was a deliberate politicization of intelligence. Fact check. The January 2017 ICA exists and made the claims Gabbard describes. Declassified emails cited by Gabbard show a cybersecurity official's surprise in 2019 upon learning the Steele dossier influenced the ICA, suggesting its use was controversial within the IC. The Steele dossier, funded by the Clinton campaign, has been widely discredited for unverified claims. However, the ICA also relied on other intelligence, including FBI and NSA findings on Russian hacking of the DNC and Podesta emails. Though these had low confidence in some cases, the claim that the ICA was politicized is plausible but not definitive, as the dossier was only part of the assessment. Claim 5. Obama officials leaked false claims to the media. Gabbard alleges that Obama administration officials leaked false information to outlets, like the Washington Post, claiming Russia intervened to help Trump, citing December 2016 articles. Fact check: declassified documents reference leaks to the Washington Post and NBC News in December 2016, claiming Russian interference. A Washington Post article from December 9th, pause, cited anonymous IC sources alleging Russia intervened to aid Trump. Gabbard's claim is supported, as these leaks preceded the January 2017 ICA and conflicted with the December 8th PDB. However, whether the leaks were knowingly false depends on the leaker's intent, which is not proven by the documents. Claim 6. The manipulated intelligence fueled a years-long coup. Gabbard asserts that the politicized intelligence led to the Mueller investigation, to impeachments, and heightened U.S.-Russia tensions, constituting a treasonous conspiracy to undermine Trump's presidency. Fact check: the January 2017 ICA contributed to the launch of the Mueller investigation in May 2017, which examined Russian interference and possible Trump campaign coordination. The investigation found sweeping and systematic Russian interference, but no conclusive evidence of Trump campaign collusion. Trump's first impeachment in 2019 involved Ukraine, not Russia, and the second in 2021 was related to January 6th, not Russian interference. The claim of a coup is an interpretation not directly supported by evidence, as it implies coordinated intent beyond what the documents prove. The term treasonous is also legally specific and unproven here, as treason requires aiding an enemy during wartime. The documents support the politicization narrative to some extent, but do not confirm a coordinated conspiracy. Counterarguments and context. Critics, including Democratic Senator Mark Warner and Representative Jim Himes, argue that Gabbard is politicizing intelligence to serve Trump's narrative. A bipartisan Senate Intelligence Committee report from 2020 found that Russia engaged in extensive efforts to interfere in the 2016 election through hacking and disinformation. Though it did not prove collusion with the Trump campaign, the report contradicts Gabbard's claim that Russia had no influence, suggesting her selective declassification may omit evidence supporting Russian interference. Additionally, some speculate the timing of the release following a July 17, 2025, Wall Street Journal report about Trump's alleged ties to Jeffrey Epstein may be a distraction. Claim 7. Gabbard turned documents over to the DOJ for investigation. Gabbard states she has provided the documents to the Department of Justice for a potential criminal investigation of Obama, Comey, Brennan, and Clapper. Fact check: Gabbard's posts and statements confirm she turned over the documents to the DOJ, calling for an investigation. The DOJ has not publicly confirmed receiving them or initiating an investigation as of July 19, 2025. The claim is accurate regarding her actions, but the outcome remains unverified. The declassified documents provide evidence of inconsistencies in 2016 intelligence assessments and suggest possible politicization. However, they do not conclusively prove a coordinated conspiracy or treason. The redactions in the documents and the lack of public response from named officials like Obama, Comey, Brennan, and Clapper limit a full understanding. The debate continues over whether these revelations expose a misuse of power or reflect a politically motivated reinterpretation of history. As the Department of Justice reviews the evidence, questions remain about the integrity of the intelligence process and its impact on American democracy. The truth complex and contested awaits further scrutiny. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaping our nation, and share your thoughts in the comments below.